Right, we're back. Another video on price action S&P 500. I'll put a link in the description to the previous video. In that previous video, we did talk about how I believe it was this candle, right? Um, Maybe this candle or this candle we were at on that video. I did mention that we had, a drop from the highs of this range, which we've seen a couple times already. But that week we had seen a drop from that range and a nice little doji at the bottom of the range, which signaled a short reversal to the upside, which is what we see here. It did take it a while. Price was kind of stopping right here before it did make it to that 600 level, and another rejection to the downside. So you see how this range is kind of like the exhaustion level buyers, and that's where more of the sellers step in. The steppers sell in and start to make a move to the downside. So like I mentioned in that video, we're not seeing anything much different. The top of this candle, which is October, top of this candle also in October, and the bottom of this candle, the beginning of November, is the same exact area of interest that we're seeing on the daily candle, which is the previous daily candle that we have on the SPY. So nothing's changed. And when I say that, I mentioned that nothing's changed in the last video at least like 6 or 7 times, and that's because I would have said, we're bottoming out or we're at resistance, it's time to short. What I mean by nothing's changed is that we're respecting the range that we've seen for the last 2 months. So that's what that means, and now we're kind of forming one of those same little dojis at the bottom of this range again, as we saw here. We kind of see this pattern of indecision, and we're reaching the end of the wedge. We kind of do see some dynamic resistance here. There's nothing to be too desperate about. The market will range most of the time. When it does, it's even better because you see a lot of tight range here, a lot of tight range here, and we're seeing that same exact 580 to 590 level where price is just coiling up and it's getting ready for a nice little takeoff. So this candle kind of looks like this one. More buyers on this one, and to be honest, there's a lot of people are scared right now. These impulsive moves to the downside will scare the average retail trader, but it's just all a natural part of the structure. And we could see that this structure is obviously bullish. This channel that we've been respecting on the SPY is clearly bullish. We have years of trend. Not a lot of pullbacks. We saw one here in mid 2023, towards the end of 2023. We saw another one in 2024. We saw a couple in 2024, and we're now coming to a range where we're going to see decision. We're going to see a lot of decision. There's going to be a lot of institutions who step in. Once the market makers, once the banks step in, then it'll be funny how that will just line price action. This, what we got? The 21st right here. Oh, what do you know? The day Trump steps in office, the day right after, we'll see like a nice little candle close above or under this area. Generally, we like to wait for some shorts under this range. I don't see us coming down here, but if we do, we'll be ready and we'll know exactly where to enter. So 583, 584 range. Want to wait for a close under that. Break and retest would be nice. Same thing goes for the upside. Price can do this for as long as it wants, and whoever's indecisive, whoever's impatient, will take trades in here. I'll wait for the move the upside, break, retest, and we'll reach these new targets. So take profit, take profit, take profit. These are obviously the previous zones of rejection for buy. So we have our entry 591. We have our first take profit target 593, 595. Second take profit 600, 608. And if we look at the highs on 609. So very, very simple. Stay patient, and I guess if you want some targets to the downside, we can you never know what can happen. There's a lot of yeah, wildfires going, literally. So prayers to all the family, lost a home, lost anything for that matter. I hope everyone's safe out there. But you never know what can happen. You gotta keep an open mind. If the market does decide to fall for whatever reason, we have our levels. Enter around the 584. First take profit will be the bottom of these rejection. The bottom of these bounces on these candles where we see sellers stepped in and this used resistance here. So key level to take profit after the entry on the 584 would be 580. After that, we see a nice key area right here where resistance turn into support, and you can take profit at this zone 577. So entry 584, first take profit 581, second take profit 577, and those are your key levels for the week. If you guys find this video useful, if you guys find any of this information, you can go ahead and just drop a like. If you have any questions, need any help, all the information that you need is going to be in the description. I appreciate anybody who tunes in. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Catch you guys on the next.